Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are paving the way for a happy, healthy life for themselves away from the royal family and on their own in California. It's been a whirlwind for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who got engaged in November 2017, married in May 2018, and welcomed their first child together in May 2019. Later that year, discussions surrounding the couple's role within the royal family began, and in January 2020, it was announced that they would step down as senior members of the royal family. According to People magazine, Harry and Meghan planned to fully support the Queen throughout the process. They had initially planned to spend some time in North America and some time in London during a one-year transitional period, but that actually never happened. The coronavirus pandemic could be to blame, of course, as Harry and Meghan weren't able to travel to the UK in 2020 because of it. And so, the one-year mark came, and Harry and Meghan informed the royal family that they didn't have any plans to return to London. As a result, Queen Elizabeth II stripped the couple of their royal roles and Harry of his military honors. Regardless, things seem to be going well for the Sussexes, who welcomed their second child, daughter Lilibet Diana, in June 2021. And while they appear to be enjoying their freedom, there are some critics that don't think the two are going to last. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's relationship has been scrutinized since they first went public, and that hasn't changed in the intervening years. In fact, things have only gotten more intense after Harry and Meghan's sit-down with Oprah Winfrey aired back on March 7th. Since then, Harry has continued making appearances and giving interviews in which he openly discusses what it was like for him growing up and living much of his adult life as a prince. The things he has said, however, have turned heads, with many royal experts speaking out about the Duke and his wife. Now, Lady Victoria Hervey, a friend of Prince Andrew, has spoken out, telling Closer that she just doesn't see Harry and Meghan's marriage lasting because she thinks they jumped into things too quickly. Hervey told the outlet, "I think Harry and Meghan's courtship was way too short. That's why Kate and William's relationship is so successful. They were together for such a long time before getting married." Harry and Meghan also received a fair amount of judgment from Lady Colin Campbell back in April 2021. Just days after Prince Philip's funeral, Campbell said that she doesn't think that Meghan and Harry's marriage will stand the test of time. Campbell told Page Six she and Harry won't last. Once she became the Royal Duchess of Sussex, it was off with everyone's head. Campbell went on to suggest that Meghan has been making calculated moves to ensure that she's protected if and when a divorce happens. Campbell told Page Six, "She's picked America and a communal property state and has 2 children. She's got him. Difficult for him to get out. He's entrapped." In addition, Meghan's half-sister Samantha Markle has spoken out about the Duke and Duchess's union, and she is also expecting a split down the road. Samantha told TMZ, "I see the marriage ending in divorce, unless they get extensive counseling and can agree to work on being honest, to work on apologies, to work on everyone that they've damaged in the course of this bull in a china shop 2-year spiel."
You need to start with the bigger priority first, and that is apologizing and making things right again.
Of course, Harry and Meghan know what it's like to have divorced parents, and many believe that history has a way of repeating itself. Meghan's parents, Doria Ragland and Thomas Markle Sr., got divorced when Meghan was just 6 years old. Meanwhile, Harry's parents, Prince Charles and the late Princess Diana, had a contentious marriage. The two separated in 1992 and finalized their divorce in 1996. 1 year later, Diana was tragically killed in a car accident. According to The Atlantic, there does seem to be a higher rate of divorce amongst people who have divorced parents. Sociologist Nicholas Wolfinger told the outlet, "If your parents stay together, they fight. And then you realize these things aren't fatal to a marriage. If you're from a divorced family, you don't learn that message. And after fights, it seems like things are untenable, and so you bounce." Of course, Meghan has been married once before. She and producer Trevor Engelson tied the knot in 2011, but split just 2 years later. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about the royal family are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.